All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It is CMB and me, and we are here to grow your crypto together. I want to take a few minutes to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I also want to thank you for your wonderful commitment over the last 6 months. CMB has been good to me and many of you. I would like to tell you that the majority of us have, really grown in this industry through CMB. I would say that CMB was probably the starter platform for me of the year of 2023 for us. We've gone through some trials and tribulations. We've gone through some speed bumps of sorts. None of it's been easy. Let's be honest. We know what this is about. But it's been really good to me, and it's been really good to everybody. There's been gains on gains on gains being made daily in the back office. You guys can log in and see those all the time. But we've had some issues, and we've had some hiccups and speed bumps, and they haven't been easy. It's been a bit of a struggle for some. The one thing I want to encourage you all and dispel right now is a bunch of these, movie-making rumors. I'm here for the long haul. I'm here with CMB for 2-year contract. I'm not leaving today, tomorrow. I'm not leaving until, my contract's over. So I'm going to keep staying with the company for as long as I can. And I'm going to keep working with CMB and you guys, week to week, month to month, and year to year as we go forward. Now, some of you are losing, I would say, some hope. Some of you are losing faith, and some of you are receiving those negative vibrations from the mass of people out on the internet that are spreading all of this foolishness. And again, I'm going to remind everybody on the call, there's only one human being on all of planet Earth, only one guy that knows what's going on at CMB, and that's it. There is nobody else. So let me remind you, whatever they write on Behind MLM, the fake news portal, whatever those YouTube guys are trying to get YouTube views by being negative in their YouTube channel and creating negative videos about us, those guys are all just trying to make money off of YouTube and get a paycheck from YouTube, and they're just little cockroaches out there, screwing over great companies and great brands and great opportunities for people, right? And so you have to have faith, you have to have commitment, you have to, understand that you've made a decision to join a company and a brand, and it doesn't matter which one it is. It doesn't matter the name, and it doesn't matter the gains. You have made a decision, okay? And so you have to have faith in your own personal decision. Now, sometimes things are not going to go the way that you thought they were. And sometimes, negative things happen. So let's discuss the negative things that have happened quickly. In February, we had a hacking happen, and we were taken right off the internet, and our servers and everything were disconnected. So there was 1 week where we had no income, and everything was being rebuilt. But we came back from that. We came back, we fixed missing errors. We had 2 days of data that was erroneous that we couldn't match, and we had to talk to our leaders, and everybody worked together, and we fixed it up as best as we could. And there was still people, and I'm going to be honest, from February that may have still had some problems, but we tried our best to make sure that we repaired it as quick as we could. We got back online in a week, and everybody started making gains and withdrawals and things like that. Then we had a bad occurrence in April. This is right at the time when we were automating our USDT dispersion system. So we were trying to automate our USDT withdrawal system, and we got hit with something called a DDoS attack. It's spelled DDoS, and you guys can Google that. It's called a DDoS attack. And this DDoS attack took us out. And right at the moment when we were in the middle of updates and changeover and reprogramming the software, this happened. And this was really catastrophic. It was the worst timing on planet Earth to be hit with this kind of thing. Then we got back online, and things were really, really, I would say, still in beta mode. They weren't quite perfect yet. And a bunch of individuals, and I still don't know who they are, but there's lots of them, went and bum rushed the system. and they started making deposits when the system wasn't ready, and they started doing all of this activity when the website wasn't ready, and it was mostly coming from USA. And again, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not. People say, oh, he's blaming. I'm not blaming, but it's just identifying. So most of the American customers, for whatever reason, it was them that came in and bum rushed the system and made all these deposits, and it's like they couldn't wait. They couldn't have patience. They just had to do this today, you know, and it was April 26th and April 27th, and I know the days. I know them all. I know exactly what happened. I know why it happened. And at that moment, the system got screwed up. It's been screwed up ever since then. And so, you know, withdrawals got out of sync. Deposits got out of sync. Everything is out of sync. And you know, people say, oh, I still didn't get my deposit, you know, in there. Okay, well, it's out of sync. Oh, I still haven't received my withdrawal properly. It's out of sync. The whole entire system is out of sync. Okay, and so there you go. That is exactly what happened to the system. So I know people want the real explanation, and I'm giving that to you guys right now. So we're not blaming anybody. Let's just say, okay, it went on, whatever, it happened. Okay, so now what? Okay, so since then, the staff was struggling in support to keep up with the demand of all of the activity being thrown at them. We spoke on the last week's call where one individual was spamming support with over 4,000 support tickets of the exact same thing. And so when that happened, we lost some people in our support department entirely, quit, left the company, and no longer helping the customers. Then we had to find new support staff, and they have to go through security clearance because they have access to everyone's accounts, and it's not that easy. It's not that easy to find people that want to work in support and work with the kind of chaos that's going on. Second thing, when they come into support now, they have to look backward, and they never were with the company, so they have to try to help clean up a mess that they weren't privy to and they weren't there for. So they don't really know what went on, and they're trying their best to fix that and get through all the support tickets. Number 4, the entire website was out of sync, as many of you noticed. That's why your withdrawals came out in batches. That's why some got them and some didn't. We're in the process right now of rebuilding everything, like rebuilding all of it so it works smoothly. Automated Bitcoin withdrawals, automated USDT withdrawals, fixing the system, plugging everything back in properly from Coinbase, making sure that everything is synchronized properly, okay? And in the very near future, we're going to have a global reset to the website. It's going to go down, and then we're going to come right back up again, and it's going to be all brand new and all refreshed in the near future here. So I don't know exactly the day because the guys are working on it. Everything's being worked on right now. But why everything is on hold is because of that. We're out of synchronicity, and we can't even keep proper tabs on who's getting what and where it's going properly because everything is out of synchronicity. So instead of continually operating, you know, like that poorly, I'm just going to say it like that, instead of operating poorly like that out of synchronicity, we've made the decision to just pause on everything, let everyone just wait a little bit longer so we can rebuild the systems, get resynchronized properly, and then be able to run smoothly day after day, month after month like we have in the past. And we don't have a choice. Like, we're kind of a running system. It's always going. Gains are always dropping in your wallet, in your back office. And I guess the best news is this. We're still in business. Number 1, we haven't left. Website's up. We're still in business. I'm still here. Look at this guy. Number 2, we're still making gains. They're still going in your wallet in the back office. You're still accumulating capital. You're still making income. Number 3, our memberships are still going up. People are still joining the company. They still want to be part of our brand. They're still happy with everything. And people are still taking deposits and making commissions on those. And again, those are going in your e-wallets as well. Number 4, we're fixing everything. We're still working on it. We haven't given up, and we're still going to make this software and the system better for everybody to experience. Now, the website itself in looks and fashion may not change a whole bunch, but we will be updating the banners and things like that. Of course we will. but overall, the functionality that is hiding behind the website, you know, another layer, it's going to get all changed, rebuilt, and completely brand new. And now when we go back in history, when we first rebuilt the website, that was about mid-December when we launched this one, okay? And we had a different website at the very beginning of December, and that one wasn't very good in my opinion. So then we went and we rebuilt the website with different team, and we come out with a second website. That was version 2 that was launched around the mid of December. And again, none of you were there for that. Most of you don't even weren't with the company back in mid-December, but we launched this site that you have today. I worked on that with the web team. I implemented many of the things, and then over time I implemented more features like the repurchase button and things like that, right? And so all of these upgrades and things kept on adding to the pile. The other thing is that the website that we launched December 15th was truly never designed for over 70,000 people to interact with it, have that many records being created for all of the activity. It wasn't designed to create another record every time we did a repurchase like that. So really the entire website was designed to be a lot of a smaller usage for a lot less human beings, right? A lot less people inside of that website. And so now we've outgrown the website. We've outgrown the system. The system got unsynchronized from the last DDoS attack. So what's the corporate decision now is rebuild everything and make it good again, you know? So now we're going to be technically CMB version 3 when this is all done. So as we were version 1 when we come out on December, we will move to version 2 by mid-December, and now we'll be moving to version 3. Okay, so we're going to freshen up a few things, including the PDF and the documents. We're going to freshen up a lot of the stuff in the back office and make it different in colors and things like that. And everything's going to get freshened up. But the majority of the part is the actual system in place, all of the code, and all of the way the data is processed, the funds are processed, the withdrawals are processed, the deposits are processed. Not much is going to change with the way the deposits are processed, however. We're still keeping Coinbase as our partner. All our funds are still going into Coinbase's hands first, and then getting sent over to our Binance pool second. So that doesn't even need to change. That's already good and rolling bulletproof, okay? But what needs to change is the rest of it. To handle all the records being generated, that's why the cancel withdrawal button's been taken away, because that again generated another record and generated chaos in a system that's out of synchronicity. And so all these little things and questions, why? That's why. Also, the total team volume was a reflection of a number that was accumulating from all of the activity, and because we're out of synchronicity, that number wasn't correct, and that's why it doesn't show up on your dashboard. A lot of people are like, where is that volume number? Why is it not on my dashboard? Well, that's why, because of out of synchronicity, the number's not correct. So we can't show you an incorrect number that you're trying to like base yourself on or bank on or whatever the word is. So that's not going to do any good either. So we have to take it off until it can be accurate. We have to be accurate about everything, ladies and gentlemen. And I know you appreciate that. I know you're smart people out here. And so really, we're in the process of rebuilding everything. It's in the works right now. Everything is, going on. Everything's happening. The web team is at it every day. I talked to them just yesterday. And so in a little bit of time, not much longer, we're going to have a brand new system, and the system is going to have automated Bitcoin withdrawals, automated USD withdrawals. So when you go and request your withdrawal, it goes in an automated queue, and then it gets dispersed to you. And there won't be this batching and missynchronization of that. And even just last week, we had many members get their withdrawals. Like I saw them in the chat rooms. Melanie, hey, I got my withdrawal today. And many people got withdrawals, but many others didn't. And again, I know why. It's because we're out of synchronicity. The system is not complete. So this batch goes out and those people are happy. And then this other batch goes out and then those people are happy. But then what happens to all the people that didn't get included in that batch? They're not happy. It's obvious. I see it. You guys write to me. You guys write to the support ticket. You did all that sort of stuff. So it's obvious that we've got issues already with the way that the batches are being sent out and who's getting what. And this is my big point, is it's out of synchronicity. And we can't operate like this. We're just creating chaos. We're creating upset customers. We're creating people that are not happy. And that's not what we set out to do here. We created CMB to create happiness for everybody. And it was happiness for everybody for months and months and months and months and months. And then in just the last little stretch here, we've been, dealing with chaos and, the lack of synchronicity. And we've got unhappy people, and we have to fix it. We have to fix it and make you happy. And so we're on the job now, We're taking care of that. While we're doing that, we're training new support people. We've also got the support form. I don't know if you were on the call last week, but I'm going to put the support form in the chat for you now. If you've got a support issue like a missing deposit or a missing withdrawal, this doesn't mean a withdrawal pending. I want to be specific, but if you have a missing deposit, a missing withdrawal, or a 2FA issue or a real issue for support, we're going to put the form here in the chat, and you guys can take that link and fill that out once. Just put your record in there once, and the support team is going to handle you. And we're going to keep moving forward, and you'll be part of the new system when it launches here in a minute, and you get your withdrawals on a regular basis again. And everything's going to be, wonderful. Just give us time, give everybody time to fix it and get it done, and everything is going to be really good again, and we'll be on CMB version 3. And there you go.